Hello, myself Shivangi Lomi. I'm a legal intern at Lexis & Company. I'm from Yashwant Rao Chavan Law College, Pune, Maharashtra. Today, my topic is Doctrine of Occupied Field. The doctrine of occupied field refers to the legislative entries of state list, which are expressly made to and corresponding entry in either the union or the concurrent list. This doctrine merely is concerned with the existence of the legislative power. The Article 254 of Indian Constitution mentions that as soon as Union law received dissent of the President, it is said to be a law made by the Parliament, and the actual commencement of a law is not important for the purpose of attracting doctrine of occupied field. And as per this doctrine of occupied field, if there is a law existing on a concurrent subject, then the state law cannot override it. This doctrine has nothing to do with conflict of laws between the state and center. In fact, it is merely concerned with the existence of legislative power, whereas repugnance is concerned with the exercise of legislative power that is shown to exist. Doctrine comes within the picture even before the union law or the state law has commenced because of the provision in the constitution. When the central legislature makes a law on a particular subject and thereby occupies the field, the state legislature has no power to enact any law on that field. Interpretation of Article 254. According to judgment in M. Karunanidhi versus Union of India, the question of repugnancy between law made by Parliament and law made by state legislature was discussed. It was observed that the following conditions should be satisfied for the application of doctrine of repugnancy. Direct inconsistency between central act and state act. Inconsistency must be irreconcilable. The Honorable Court also laid down some propositions in the respect for the application of the doctrine of repugnancy. Two enactments must contain provisions that are so inconsistent that they cannot stand together in the same field. Repeal by implication cannot be done unless there is a prima facie repugnancy in the enactments. If two enactments exist in the same field and there is a possibility for both to operate without colluding with the other, then this doctrine is not attached. When there is an absence of inconsistency but enactment in the same field creates distinct offences, question of repugnancy does not arise. This video doesn't solicit any types of promotion or advertisements as per the guidelines of Bar Council of India, and the sole purpose of this video is for educational purposes only. Please like, share and comment on my video and do subscribe this channel. Thank you so much.